One of the pieces of news that I think is going to be pretty standard for years to come is that there are new variants of the COVID virus that are being discovered. And some of the latest variants have turned out to be very transmissive. It's easy to contract them from one another. And so that is causing a lot of concern, which is only right. But here's something that I think is being totally left out of the conversation. And it is this point, and I think it'll become clear why it's important. In a healthy individual, in you, in me, in anyone, there are more viruses at any given point in our bodies than there are cells in our body. Viruses are teeny tiny. We have all kinds of viruses living inside us, if you can call it living, if a seed is living. And they do not hurt us. They have no morbidity. They do not make us sick. And they certainly do not increase mortality, increase the probability of death. So if a COVID virus is in us and that pathogen does not increase morbidity, the chance that we will get sick, then it doesn't matter. It makes no difference. So then we have to decide how large an issue. No one knows with each new variant. If it becomes more transmissive, then does it also increase morbidity? Is it a mortality factor for a person? Well, the problem is we don't know until it's kind of too late, because you can't respond to all viruses. That's impossible. We have more viruses than we have cells. So we only talk about the viruses that do us harm. For example, I give blood, 27 gallons up to now. Anyway, give a lot of blood over the many years. And I do not have a virus that many other people do have, cytomegalovirus, CMV. I do not have that virus. The people who do have it, it doesn't hurt by and large. However, a newborn or a person who is immunocompromised, it can be an issue. So that my blood, my platelets, my plasma is very helpful for newborn children or for people who are immune compromised when they need a transfusion. But that's just one of hundreds and hundreds of types of viruses that exist, that are mutating all the time, that we don't care that much about, except for in particular circumstances, as I've just outlined. So the question is not how transmissive it is, how infectious a virus is, unless it is a pathogen that causes sickness, that causes morbidity. And that is the question we don't know the answer to, but that is the main question for any virus, COVID included.